first-person survival horror developed by Capcom. It's the 11th in the main Resident Evil series, and it deviates from the established style of the series, reinvigorating the survival horror genre.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
It's got immersive first-person perspective, it's got intense, suspenseful gameplay, it's got genuinely scary and shocking encounters, it's got perfect art style for the dank, decrepit environments, and the backstory is told in a unique, interesting way for the use of tape sequences. It's got poor NPC facial animations, the fight sequences can become tedious, the enemy search patterns are very predictable and easily avoided, and it's got the typical Resident Evil trend of reanimating bosses. Let it be well known that I am not a horror fan as I hate jump scares, but a recent trend in gearing the horror genre more to the psychological edge of a spectrum has definitely interested me. Although Resident Evil 7 does fall back on more cliched jump scares on occasion, most of it is Alien Isolation style hiding from enemies and solving puzzles. The only real issues I have is that, unlike Alien Isolation, the enemy search routes are highly predictable, and when you do get into a climactic battle with them, it's less scrambling about fearing for your life and more figuring out what triggers the next sequence. Overall, considering I'm not a horror fan, I actually liked Resident Evil 7. It's a huge departure from other games in this series, and in many ways a huge step forward. In all, the suspense is kept high for the most part, the sickeningly rancid environment adding to it, and the mystery is enough that even if you did find a way out, you might want to stay just to work out what the hell is going on. Then there's how the backstory is framed, through cassette tapes scattered around the world that you then have to take to a TV. Upon playing them, you will be put into the shoes of a different character in a section of gameplay that will not only flesh out the world, but give clues for upcoming puzzles or secret routes. Just make sure you actually play the sequences, not just stand there thinking the cutscene is broken. Not that I did that at all.